Hey everyone, the numbers are in for Majestic Beach in Panama City Beach for 2023. I'm Craig Duran over at the Duran Group, Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices. In this video, I want to go through all of 2023, like we said, look at some pricing trends, what happened in the market so we can understand it, and then look ahead into the spring market of 2024 to see what we can learn about where prices may be headed. Before I do that, if you're thinking about selling in 2024, whether it's at Majestic Beach or anywhere else across the country, if you have friends or family who are thinking about selling in real estate, please make sure you save a few of these statistics for them. I'll go through these right now. Ultra important for the next year or two in real estate to be paying attention to this. Let me get to the beginning for you. So, real estate listings that are marketed with video receive 403% more inquiries than those without. That my graph is wrong. You're seeing kind of a preview of a campaign we're running, so some of these still need to be edited. Bear with me. But the idea is real estate marketed with video receives 403% more inquiries than those without. 403% more often. It's receives that many more inquiries, and it's very, very simple. It's showing up on the internet that much more often. Google, YouTube, social media, they all put a very, very high priority in showing videos on their platforms. So 123 Main Street that just has some still photography on it, great. Videos, better. Translates into real business. Only 37% of real estate agents use video to market real estate, and I would tell you, at least in our area, there's even a smaller subset of that actually do it really, really well. 75% of home buyers consider a virtual tour to be a significant factor in their decision-making process. People are watching these things, helping them make decisions to buy. Video viewers remember 95% of a message compared to those who read just the text. And finally, 51% of home shoppers use YouTube as their number one destination. This will have an E on it once we get it corrected. As their number one destination for research. Half the time, the number one place people are going to learn about what they're buying in real estate is on YouTube. So think about all this for a second again. 20 years ago, you started selling real estate, and the real estate agent was actually running out with his own camera, and the better real estate agents would buy a nicer camera and shoot their own photos. We started hiring professional photographers, those who were serious about presenting something nice. Professional photography. I think anymore that should just be an absolute given. Now, same thing's happening. You have some agents walking around saying, "Oh, look, I'm recording a video," and then you have another smaller subset of agents who will hire professional videographers with professional editors to create something really, really nice. Create professional 3D tours. Super, super cool if you haven't seen those. And then think about it on the internet. Again, if you have just photos, they go here, 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 and here. Videos and 3D tours, now it's all over the place. And considering most of the buyers for Majestic Beach condos especially are coming from somewhere else, it's really important to get this part right. So enough of my video and 3D tour rant. Make sure you're using them if you're thinking about selling. All right, statistics. Months of inventory. Remember, 5 or 6 months of inventory in real estate represents a very neutral or balanced market in real estate. The normal pace of things. The most important thing to understand there is that pricing will generally remain stable in that 5 or 6 months of inventory range. If we get over that, that's where you start to see the market get softer. That's where you could see price depreciation. We've been very, very hot. We've been less than 5 months of inventory across the beach in Panama City Beach until the end of 2022. 2023 was a tougher year for condo sales. We were down 25 or 30%, I can't remember, in condo sales in PCB in 2023. Months of inventory in Majestic Beach has been pretty good. Like a lot of the beach, it slowed down in June from 4 up to 8 to 11. This is buyer market territory. The good thing is we didn't stay there very long. We're back to 2.5. We didn't have any sales in October or November in Majestic Beach, which is not a great thing. But again, one more data point of a recent sale, 1.67 months of inventory. So recently, we've been okay if you understand we didn't have a sale for 60 days in the project. This is the most important part, I think, to understand. Here's some pricing. Of course, if you're watching this, you may know that there's so many different floor plans in the two towers. I've got this organized chronologically to see if we can pick up any trends, but again, we're looking at so few trends that it'll be hard to pick up. But let me at least give you some of the sales. We have 21 units that sold in Majestic in 2023. Early in the year, we had a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. One of the smaller ones sell for $600,000. We had a 4-bedroom sell for $838,000. A 1-bedroom, 1-bath sold for $345,000. A 1-bedroom, 1-bath, a little bit larger, sold for $410,000. Another one of the 3-bedroom, 2-baths, a little larger, sold for $780,000. Another 4-bedroom sale at $800,000. $38,000 less than the one that sold earlier in the year. A 1-bedroom, 2-bath sold for $430,000. One of the efficiencies, I think the smaller efficiency, that sold for $345,000. Another 4-bedroom sale at $815,000, so still hovering there in the low eights. One of the smaller 2-bedroom plans, $460,000 sale. Another small efficiency at $336,000. That was at $345,000, so similar range, slightly less. Did I skip forward? Yeah. 1-bedroom, 1-bath at $410,000. A smaller 2-2 at $499,000. We worked on that one. Another small efficiency at $338,000. Pricing pretty stable on those. $550,000 sale on a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. $750,000 now on one of the larger 3s. 2-bedroom, 2-bath at $641,000. 1-bedroom, 2-bath at $445,000. Another efficiency, $350,000 now, a little bit higher than those $336,000, $338,000 sales we saw. $650,000 for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and $400,000 for a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. A lot of different floor plans, a lot of bouncing around. So hopefully that gives you some sense of where sales have been. One of the best ways to see where things may be headed is to see how many units are pending in a project. At the moment, there are only 2 in Majestic. One's the smaller efficiency, and one is one of the smaller 2-bedroom, 2-baths. In a way, that's a little bit encouraging because remember back in October, November, we had 0 sales in the building. So 2 units that are pending at the moment. And then I'm also encouraged by this. Earlier in the year, we had a lot of units for sale at Majestic. There are only 4 for sale right now. So pretty much if you are thinking about selling in Majestic, you don't have a lot of competition. The only real competition are these 2-bedroom units that are some of the smaller plans. But other than that, it can be a really good time to sell, considering people are already thinking about their vacation rental that they'd like to buy to get in before beach season. You also have a lot of people that want to get a closing done by then. And again, not a lot of competition. So could be good. Good to go ahead and get all those media assets I talked about shot, because that can take some time to get things up and running. Last thing I would share with you today, if you're not familiar with Mike Simonson over at Altos Research, you should check him out. I'm going to include a link to one of his videos in the comments below. Mike follows the national real estate market, but uses a lot of statistics and graphs. So very simply, it's not real overwhelming, but he really breaks it down for you to show, and is mostly focused on the leading indicators to see where pricing may be headed. He's been pretty pessimistic for most of 2023 about the market, but has been very encouraged over the last month or so. In fact, his last video was extremely encouraged about real estate in 2024 in general. I think what I'm going to be watching is some of the national news affecting real estate, overall economy, interest rates, some of the basics. And then also, how is our local condo market being affected by higher HOA fees, lower rental revenues, some of these new laws, that kind of thing. Some of the plans to help buyers invest in Panama City Beach in the first part of the year. We'll be talking with them about some of the real investment that has been made by really big money in our area. Dolly Parton announced a 60,000 square foot entertainment venue, if you hadn't heard about that. Top Golf is coming to the area. That's a done deal. Tootsie is making an extremely aggressive investment by moving from Pier Park over to the old Spinnaker building, and keep an eye out or an ear to the ground for what might be happening even next door over there. The 27-acre new hospital is very much moving forward. The geotech has been done for that. Anybody who's following that kind of stuff. The 80,000 square foot medical building, the first one is already up and almost finished. That's going to include primary care, urgent care, cardiovascular, orthopedics. It's all pre-leased. If you're in town, drive up Highway 79, not far from the Parkway, and you'll see it right there on Highway 79. So there are a lot of good things for us to talk about with buyers about investing in the area long term. You've got to think a lot of those things will help real estate values generally. Most of those things that will help the vacation rental market. The Tootsie's idea specifically for Majestic Beach, that's going to be right down the street. So keep an eye out for that. If you're not signed up for our newsletter, let me know. I can get you signed up for that every Friday. I just send out some real estate news about our local area, keeping up with the market, keeping up with the real estate news. If you have any questions, the best way to reach me is my cell phone, 850-290-0417. It's my direct line. Text is fine. Phone call is fine. 850-290-0417. Again, I'm Craig Duran with the Duran Group, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. Thanks for watching.